So it is weekend again, and Premier League football is back after the matches from the UEFA Champions League in on Tuesday and Wednesday. So we are now in match the 13th of the Premier League matches for the year 2025-2026 season. So kicking off tomorrow is Manchester City. Manchester City is playing against Leeds United at Etihad Stadium. See, with the kind of records Manchester City have gotten in their past two games, this game against Leeds, Guardiola is going to unleash everything he has at his cupboard to make sure he gets a victory in this particular match. Because think of it, Manchester United have dropped 6 points in their last two matches. They lost against Newcastle over the weekend, and now they now lost to Bayer Leverkusen in the Champions League. So I think Guardiola now is the situation at the club now is a bit tense. So Guardiola will not want to drop another point coming into this season with the likes of Arsenal topping Manchester City with 7 points. I don't think Guardiola will be foolish enough to try to rest the players the way he did against the Bayern Leverkusen. So he's going to unleash everything he has to make sure he gets the 3 points. And again, this match is happening at Etihad Stadium, so I'm expecting Manchester City to get a comfortable win against Leeds United. So I'm predicting a 3-0 Manchester City win. Haaland was rested within the week. A lot of their players were rested, so I'm expecting the players to come back rejuvenated in this game. So I'm predicting Manchester City win by 3 goals to 0. Then on Sunday, Crystal Palace versus Manchester United. See, in this game, I will be very, very surprised if Manchester United gets a point from this. I will be very, very surprised with their recent form. Even Crystal Palace, with Crystal Palace recent form, if Crystal Palace drops a point in this game, I will be very, very surprised. Because the way Manchester United have been playing in their last 4 games, drawing 2 and losing 2, this game I'm expecting them to even lose this game. Manchester United is not going to win this game against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace is going to win them, in my own opinion. It's going to be an intensive game. So I think the likes of Konya is back from injury. So I don't think Manchester United really have any other injury issues they are battling. The injury problem they have, Konya is back. Only Sesko is still out for maybe he'll be back within the middle of the month of December. So Konya back, everything is working for them. But I don't think they are going to get the win. I'm expecting Crystal Palace to get all the win at their home. So I'm predicting a 1-0 win for Crystal Palace. Then Liverpool is hosting West Ham. Liverpool are going away to West Ham. They are facing West Ham away. In this game, with the way Liverpool are going right now, if Arne Slot drops a point against this West Ham, I think he might be getting fired if he drops a point in this game. So I'm expecting Arne Slot to do everything in his power to win this game after the woeful defeat to PSV over the weekend. So I'm expecting Arne Slot to do everything in his power. He's going to make sure he puts the team together in order to get a win in this game against West Ham. And West Ham, although after the appointment of Nuno Espirito Santo, their new coach, they have been improving in their matches. Although they had a draw, they got a draw against Bournemouth over the weekend, a 2-2 draw. Although they were 2-0 up and they lost the 2-0 lead. So I'm expecting it to be an interesting game. It's not going to be easy for Liverpool, but with the predicament Liverpool are currently on now, the way the Liverpool team has been playing in their recent fixtures, I'm expecting it to be a tough game for Liverpool. The West Ham is not going to let it go easily for them. So it's going to be an interesting game. And me, the way Liverpool are playing, I'm not even seeing them winning this game anyways. I'm not even seeing them winning this game because if you check Nuno Espirito Santo, how he sets up the team, he's a very pragmatic manager. He's going to set up those low block. And Liverpool, their defense is not very fantastic. So whenever players like Jarrad Bowen gets that counter and Jarrad Bowen with his pace and all that, he might be able to hurt this Liverpool defense. And the likes of Callum Wilson also playing at West Ham. Is the one striking for West Ham. It's going to be a very, very difficult game for Liverpool. So I'm expecting it to be a difficult game. So I'm giving it a 1-1 draw. It's going to be a 1-1 draw against West Ham. So up next is Arsenal Chelsea. This is the game of the week. For long, both Chelsea and Arsenal fans have been looking forward to this fixture. So finally, this fixture is here. So the good news for Chelsea is that Cole Palmer is back. Cole Palmer is finally back, and according to Enzo Maresca's pre-match press conference, he said Cole Palmer is back and fit to start. That was a very, very exciting news for most Chelsea fans. A lot of almost 100% of Chelsea fans, because Cole Palmer in Chelsea's game brings a lot of varieties to their game. Whenever Cole Palmer is with the ball, you could feel the energy that Cole Palmer moves with the ball. He's stressing the attack. He's stressing Chelsea's attack. So it's a very big boost for Chelsea. And this is going to be another interesting game at Stamford Bridge for them. So for my take in this game, I don't see Chelsea winning. Chelsea cannot, the way Chelsea are right now, they are playing a good football. Chelsea cannot beat Arsenal. Chelsea will not be able to defeat Arsenal because of how the Arsenal is playing, because of how we are playing right now. Chelsea cannot defeat Arsenal, because if you want any pattern of play you want to play with Arsenal, Arsenal has all it takes to match you. If you want to play around with the ball, if you want to play the backs, Arsenal can play it very well with you. And if you want to sit back, Arsenal can find a way or two to unlock you. If you want to, any kind of play you want to play with Arsenal right now, Arsenal have the strategy of winning any game. And we kind of results the Arsenal got against Bayern Munich over the week in the Champions League boosts the energy of the player, also gives them the edge to go into this game. It's going to be an interesting game. It's going to be a very tough one for the both sides. But I'm seeing Arsenal coming out with a victory in this game. The likes of Odegaard is back and is fully fit, but I wouldn't want Odegaard to start in this game. Mikel Arteta should just continue with what he's been working with since Odegaard got injured. So let Eberichi still keep his spot as the attacking midfielder tomorrow on Sunday against Chelsea. The likes of Piero Hincapié and Christian Mosquera are still dragging who is going to be the left-footed centre back in the absence of Gabriel Magalhaes. But in my own opinion, I would still prefer Christian Mosquera to start, because he had a very good game against Bayern Munich, sitting on having going on a man mark to against Harry Kane is not an easy thing for any defender to do. But Christian Mosquera was able to do it with his cool head and couldn't get any foul or couldn't give away any foul or got a card. So I believe Christian Mosquera should take the spots against Chelsea. So this is going to be my take in the game. It's going to be an interesting game. So it's going to be a game of midfield. So in the midfield, it's going to be whoever dominates the midfield is going to win the game. In that case, I'm seeing Arsenal dominating the midfield because of the kind of players Arsenal has in that midfield. The likes of Zubimendi, Declan Rice, and Eberechi compared to whoever that is going to play in the midfield for Chelsea. I know the likes of Moses Caicedo is definitely going to start. Enzo Fernandez is going to start. Cole Palmer is not very sure because of the fact that he just got back from injury. Enzo Maresca might decide to bench him. So whoever that starts on the midfield for Chelsea is still not compared to what Arsenal has in that midfield. So anybody that wins the midfield might be able to control the major part of the game. So I'm seeing a 2-0 Arsenal win. Arsenal, I'm not sure Arsenal, Chelsea can score against Arsenal. Anyhow you want to see it, I'm giving Arsenal a 2-0 win. Also, tell me what you think in the comment section. Also, drop your own comments, your own prediction. Also, I will get back to you and reply to your messages.